If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question: visual arts. Have there been any well-known artists that have explored the topic of shyness? Shyness, as a potential art investigation, seems a bit cloying for my tastes. But to examine artists who dealt with isolation, feelings of deep-seated insecurity, loneliness, and self-loathing, now that seems worthy of investigation. And one of the most interesting and intriguing artists with those very haunting psychological issues is the famous post-impressionist and also Art Nouveau artist Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. Born into French aristocracy in 1865 France, Henri was born with congenital health problems resulting from the fact that his parents were first cousins, and they too were a result of inbreeding as well. When Henri was 13 years old, he broke his right thigh bone, and at age 14 his left thigh bone broke. Neither leg break healed well, and the exact issue is unknown, but speculation is that Henri's lifelong health issues were due to an inherited genetic disorder. His legs ceased to grow, yet his trunk continued with normal growth. This resulted in Toulouse-Lautrec being very short as an adult, with abnormally short legs. He stood at 4'8" inches when fully grown. It is also claimed that he had unusually enlarged genitals. His condition also caused facial deformities and dental problems. As a child, he would sketch, and his mother saw evidence of talent and encouraged Henri toward art. So unable physically to exert himself and really excel in physical activity, like his peers, he immersed himself into his art. Henri's deformity was a constant sort of emotional trauma, although he tried to mask his sadness with a spirited outward personality, the perpetual fun clown type character. But looking at his artwork, it is very apparent that he was a keen observer of life, of beauty, and especially the female form, and that he had a sharp sense of understanding or recognizing isolation and loneliness. Maybe he longed for connection with beauty, as he himself felt unattractive. His work also seems to have sympathy for those who are isolated, and living on the fringe of acceptable society. This might mirror his own personal feelings of isolation and loneliness. Henri ended up partying hard in a bohemian lifestyle, but throughout this period, he still continued to work prolifically, and his work often elevates the downtrodden, the forlorn, and the marginalized. He created a whole series on sex workers which was sheer eroticism but also served to humanize them. He found solace in brothels and in the arms of prostitutes and in bottles of absinthe. He eventually contracted syphilis and became an alcoholic. In the end, Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec had a nervous breakdown and died at age 36. He left behind a massive body of work, an estimated 5,000 drawings, 700 canvases, and some 350 prints including posters. His work was influential and draws focus on the people marginalized by mainstream society who live lives of quiet desperation, under the pretense of having a good time partying it up, all in an attempt to numb themselves from their own deep pain. Links: http://www.biography.com/people/https://n.m Wikipedia org/wiki/. Thanks for the A2A Ariane. Find more answers and a free audiobook on how to talk to anyone in the description below. No useless advice like just get out there. I mean actual useful advice from people who have really dealt with shyness and social anxiety and overcome it in their own lives.